Warning. Warning.
This won't end well, podcast.
So no intro. We can just lead into it. Fuck it.
Welcome back to episode or season 2, episode 5. You know,
I was like, what are you doing?
we were confused on who was gonna do the intro.
We weren't confused.
You know, at the starting point, I said he was gonna do it, Jimmy, and here Jimmy turned around and thought I was gonna do it, but it was backwards. So
well, you said you were going to do it until I told you I baited you and Sean into doing every single one this season.
Exactly. So
yeah, mine is Sean today. He's on a little vacation.
Sean's in MIA right now, so it is just me and Jim Bob Deanie right now.
Yes, sir.
Jim Bob takes a lot of weenie.
Damn, that's how we're gonna start it.
That's the way we starting this.
No.
That is the way we are starting this.
No, Brian probably takes that. If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know, baby. Shit.
Oh man, it's a shame he's not here to defend himself.
Yeah, he'd be pissed if he heard that we were talking about him. Oh, shit.
He'd be alright.
Yeah, he'll get over it.
Well, what's up, man? It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. You know, we got some new followers in Germany. Shout out to them followers.
Yeah, shout out Germany.
Shit, who knew we'd be international right now?
Well, look, I always want to visit Germany, yo. Germany's probably nice, man.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate they get stuck with, like, policies, you know, from America.
Yeah.
Damn leftists and shit. These Joe Biden policies, man.
They're terrible.
You get stuck with that shit in other countries, man. That shit sucks.
Yep.
I wonder how they feel, though. Like, one of them need to just comment. Like, just comment.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about, like, the policies that you guys have?
Yeah, let us know.
Like, how do you feel about the policies that you have to follow? Because the unfortunate part is, like, America is, like, being a leader, but everyone in NATO, they kind of follow the same policies. You know what I mean? Like, nobody kind of gets out of line.
Yeah, because, like, America is the backbone to that shit. Like,
yeah.
You know, like,
they
America.
Fund everything.
Yeah, it funds everything. So,
you know, the superpower, that's kind of what happens. You know, they protect everybody.
Yeah, so.
Instead of, you know, but they don't protect their own.
Yeah,
You know, we suffer.
We suffer a lot.
But shout out Germany, though.
Yep. Germany, baby.
What's going on, though, man? It's been a couple weeks. I know we've been busy as shit. I've been working crazy fucking hours.
Yeah, I went on vacation. I had vacation last week. So that's why we weren't able to do it last week.
Where'd you go?
Went to Long Beach Island, New Jersey.
How was that?
It was pretty fun. We had a good time. We saved a lot of money because my girl's aunt has a beach house there.
Yeah.
And we were allowed to stay there or whatnot. So, and we had our own. It was like a bedroom suite, had our own bathroom and everything. So
it's hard to afford a trip. So if you save money, bro, it's the only way you could take a damn trip. You know?
Yeah. So we like the hotel was like $800 for 3 nights.
God,
so we saved that money for to just staying there. So
yeah, it's cool. It's funny you say Long Beach Island because you always think like, you motherfucker go to California. I think like I took like 3 different people. Every single one of them was like, that motherfucker got California money? Like, why would he go to California anyway? I'm like, nah, he's not going to. Trust me, you couldn't give him a free ticket to go to California.
Yeah, and I wouldn't
He's not going to California.
No, hell no.
He's not a California guy.
And honestly, it's hard for me to go to Jersey because, like, even though Jersey's right here, I just like, it's just like, it's
there's nothing about Jersey that I like.
No, like, you know, like me, my biggest thing is my gun rights are so infringed in Jersey that I can't even take a gun over there. And
yeah.
Like, I just, but shout out to the New Jersey Supreme Court or the federal Supreme Court, or not federal Supreme Court, my fault. It was, I believe, the Third Circuit Court that just reversed the AR-15 ban in Jersey, so people in Jersey can start buying the AR-15s again, baby. So hopefully Delaware's next. You know,
I don't like the drivers, man. I guess that means I don't like the people.
Yeah. Drivers are terrible, bro. Like, they'll sit in the left-hand lane, and then, like, they'll ride right next to each other. It's like,
I
bro.
don't like the circles, the roundabouts. Did I find, like, the further you get, it's crazy. This state never had roundabouts that I can remember.
Yeah, now
I feel like the further we go down south of this state, you find roundabouts.
Uh-huh.
And they're always in, like, small towns.
Yeah.
Right? And it'd be like, the fuck's the point of this?
Right.
Like, I understand the point of it.
Yeah.
This shit's annoying.
Yeah,
Because, like, when you have
It's
a
a
roundabout.
circle.
No, yeah, like, it's a circle. You know what I mean? But no one ever uses their turn signal.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like you're sitting there.
And you don't know if they're going right.
Yeah, you don't
or
know.
if they're going to stay in
Or
the
they're
circle.
Yeah, or they're going to stay in a fucking circle. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, use your fucking signal. Bro.
Right, yeah, yeah.
So it's like, how is this roundabout not cause more accidents?
Yeah.
That shit annoys the fuck out of me.
One thing in Jersey that I hate is you gotta fucking go right to go left. Like,
Yeah, bro.
I fucking hate that.
I hate
Like,
that shit, yo.
Why not just put a left-hand turn lane to fucking make a left-hand turn?
That's like on 273, right? 273, if you're coming past Lowe's. And you got like a little turn when you go around.
Yeah, yep.
You turn right and then to turn left.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's stop doing this, please.
Yeah,
Like-
it makes no sense at all.
Yeah, like I don't want to do this, and that's what
Yeah.
I hated most about Jersey, is to always having to turn right to turn left.
right.
It's just weird shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I really don't like that state,
yeah.
and it's crazy because like all your sports figures in Philly, like they all buy homes there.
Jersey, yeah. I don't.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if it's cheaper to,
Well, I think-
or
well, isn't
but I
it
know
the-
the taxes are expensive.
well, isn't it that the houses are cheaper? It's just the property taxes are cost more.
Yeah,
is that how it is, right?
I know. I don't know about the homes, but I know their property tax is crazy.
I told you. Did I tell you this story before? So fuck it. Let's start a story time. So remember Ike Reese
Right? Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
played for the Eagles?
yeah,
So back when I was 18, I used to remember I used to work
yeah. You used to do
14 hours a day
moving.
delivering
Yeah,
furniture, right? From Jersey to Philly to Delaware.
right.
And so I had like this work order in my hand, and we were pulled up to this really nice estate in Jersey. And it said Reese on the end of it, right? And then instantly, the only person I thought it was Ike Reese,
Right.
Which is weird that just popped in my head. And then I kind of like, just forgot about it for a second. About 10 minutes later, we pull up. This big buff lady, like, not fat. I'm talking like
Right.
bodybuilder,
Built, yeah.
built woman, right? Comes out. And we walk in. And it's, a modest home. Well, better than mine. It's a nice crib. But I walk in, and the first thing you see is Ike Reese's pictures.
On the wall.
Yeah, and his family and all that. I was like, oh shit, we in Ike Reese's house. First thing I'm thinking, tip's gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're thinking, right?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
because bro, like, it's crazy how stingy people are. And this is back when the economy was booming. It was
right,
good, right?
right.
Like, it's not like now. But so anyway, we go in there and they got the heaviest fucking china cabinet. And I hate those things.
Yeah.
Right? Them things are fucking solid wood,
Right.
all glass. Shit don't come out.
Right.
And we use those back straps, the ones you pop over your shoulder,
Yeah.
and then you're like kind
Goes
of fucking
underneath, yeah.
yep. So, and we carry this shit in there, bro. It's just so fucking heavy, man. No tip,
Oh, no tip
fucking
at all.
whatsoever. And you know the
Did
crazy
y'all
thing?
hit a wall or something? Like,
I've nah, bro. And like he wasn't there. He was at practice,
right.
and I was like, it's crazy because, excuse me, we went to like modest, like regular folks,
Right.
right? And they'll tip you. You know what I mean? They'll tip you. It's crazy. We've been to like the people that like tipped the best to me when I did that shit was Indian folks. But they also had the weirdest shit. Like they want a heavy recliner with the motor in it.
Right.
It's bottom heavy as a bitch.
Yeah.
Walking it up a spiral staircase.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I remember I got tipped. That was like a 30-minute job. Got tipped like $100.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Like
Well, I
Reese's
think-
house, nothing.
I think you need to go back to Ike Reese's house and be like, yo, bro,
I'm like,
I'm protesting until you give me
hell,
a tip.
I'm like, not even lunch money.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I'm like $5.
That's
like
crazy,
nothing, bro.
bro. That's-
I'm like,
I'd have been pissed.
yo, but listen, here's the thing, right? And it makes sense. It puts everything in perspective. How do people who are of means, who have money, how do they keep it?
By not tipping.
They're greedy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not saying I'm not trying to bash him and say like, you know, he's a shitty person. And in retrospect, it makes sense, right?
Right.
Because it's like, well, that's how they keep their money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's kind of lousy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, even me, I don't have a shitload of money.
Shit, you balling.
Nah. Don't do that. That motherfucker's calling me asking me for money. Fuck that bullshit. But, you know, give somebody $5, bro.
Eh?
I probably spent way too much on this like shit, so my tag is
But, I mean,
little cheap fucker.
Yeah, when we got our couch delivered and shit, we gave them $60 and they were only here for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And literally, like, every piece of the sectional breaks in half.
Yeah, like I've turned away tips.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? Like
You're
like
crazy
when I did that, like even when I was in a grocery store, and when I was working in a grocery store when I was younger, you know, like they called me up front, little old lady need help. I'll go help her. And she want to tip me? I'm like, nah.
You crazy.
I don't need that.
I'd have took that old lady's money, bro, because 9 times out of 10, she got millions in the bank, bro. Hey.
No, listen, I get it. But that particular time was, and I've never expected a tip. I've never went to a job where I was like, yeah. But that was the only time that I went to a job and I was like, yeah, them motherfuckers gonna tip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and that backfired,
nothing.
yeah.
So I'm like, motherfucker, man.
Like, Reese, if you hear this, you owe some tip money.
Yeah, bro.
And I want some tip money
cash
just
out
for
me
hearing
like,
this story.
Cash out me like $5, bro. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
You were the reason why he was an Eagles fan, okay? And then you're the reason why he
let's be clear. I've never been a fucking Eagles fan.
becoming an Eagles fan.
I probably hate him more because of that. You know what I mean? Like, fucking cheapskate, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so anyway.
He loves you, like.
No, I don't. That's why you weren't that good.
Oh, shit.
You're a backup linebacker your entire career.
Damn, you hear this?
All because you didn't tip me.
Oh, damn. God damn, boy. Let's talk about football, man.
Yeah,
Football's
man.
back. Like,
It's crazy. I don't think I've
Hall
ever
of
been
Fame.
this excited, bro.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame game was just the other day. Like, how do you feel about that?
Yo, I'll be honest. So I was super hype all day, right?
Right.
Like, I was super hype. I'm like, damn, football tonight, right? So I'm like, because you know, when you're big sports fans like us,
Right.
you like, I make time for sports, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I will like cancel shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to sit in front of TV. Because to me, like, me and you during like 2012, was it? 2012? 2011 to 2013, maybe. Me and you spent
Fucking whole bunch of money.
so much money
Yeah.
and so much time.
Mhm.
And we were in Philly like almost every fucking night.
Yeah, we were on our way to watch the paint dry and our fucking axle broke.
Yeah,
and
that's
we
a story.
still made it there.
That's a story you probably shouldn't tell openly.
We still made it there.
It's hard to explain that we actually went to go watch paint dry.
Yeah,
It's fucking embarrassing.
we were on the news because
We're
we
actually
were tens of what was it? Tens of hundreds or something like that.
Yeah, it was
of
such a
people
weird
that
number,
showed
bro.
up.
But we did break the record,
Yeah,
which is it's a silly fucking record, bro.
Yeah.
And listen, you have to be a diehard fan to do some silly shit like that, right? To go to Philly, right, to the Wells Fargo Center.
Have your car axle break on you and still drive it to the game.
Right before we were getting on the bridge
Yeah.
to cross over.
At 30 miles an hour, the wheel shaking, about to fall the fuck off.
Listen, like people have a natural instinct of being scared on bridges, right? Because I'm be honest, anytime I get on the bridge, I always think the worst.
Right, yeah.
Right? It's like, here's the this is so fucked up, man. It's like a mental like problem to have, bro. Because it's like you're on the bridge, and all I'm thinking is, if this bitch collapses, right, and I go into the water, I should leave my window down, so that way, as soon as you're supposed to let the water fill up, and then you swim out, because you don't want to fight against the raging water coming into your car. So, hot tip, anybody. Put your window down.
Yeah, because Jimmy's been in this situation before where he's had a bridge collapse on him, and he's
don't put that juju on me. All right,
he was in Baltimore.
I actually have to go to Dover tomorrow for work, and I got to cross the bridge. So
he was in Baltimore in January or whenever the hell it happened.
No, the fuck I wasn't.
When the bridge collapsed, he was there. He had his windows down. He was ready for it.
No, the fuck I wasn't. I don't know what kind of bullshit you're trying to spill, but I gotta go to Dover tomorrow. So I don't fucking put that on. And I'm driving with Robbie, and he don't pay attention all the time.
No.
And
that's one thing I do look for, though. Now, ever since that boat hit the bridge in Baltimore, I always look to see if there's a boat coming, bro. Because if there is, I'm hightailing that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Because I go over a bridge every single day to go to work. I don't care.
Do you? What bridge you go over?
Delaware Memorial Bridge.
Oh,
I go in New Jersey every single day, and I look to see if there's a bridge, a boat coming. Because, bro, I'm telling you, you ain't going to catch me slipping. I tell you that.
It's, I think like the worst fear you could possibly have, right, is like seeing ships come by or like, anything like containers or anything like that. And there'd be a backup, like traffic stop, dead stop on the bridge.
On the bridge.
Like, I think I'm getting the fuck out of my car and I'm walking back. You know what I'm saying? So shit clear. Like drive around that parked vehicle.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna park it and put the hazard lights on. Bitch, drive around. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's crazy. What's the so is that is it the Chesapeake that's long as fuck?
That's the Bay Bridge.
So they have, was it like fucking, how many miles is it?
It's like 3.5 or 4 miles or something.
They have people who will drive you over back and forth.
Yeah, same thing as the Delaware Memorial Bridge.
Do they really?
Yeah,
it's not even that long though. Why would you need that?
It's you call the non-emergency number for the Delaware River Bay Authority Police,
bro. That's not that long.
Not gonna lie, I was gonna have Sam's brother.
You shouldn't have made this.
Come get me.
But he's a cop, though.
Yeah, that's what they have. They have the cops come get you. So what they do is
Bro, he's probably not picking you up.
Yeah. So what they do at the Delaware Memorial Bridge is they hop in one patrol car. Two cops hop in one patrol car. They come across to you. One of them drives your car over while you sit in the passenger seat, and the other one follows.
What if you're like a dumb criminal and you have like a gun just sitting in the floor seat, and you go to jail because you wanted to ride? Because that shit does happen.
Oh yeah,
like there's a reason why
you have dumb criminals.
Excuse me. There's a reason why before, like, I don't know if they still do it. I'm pretty sure they do because dumb criminals are everywhere. But remember, the Delaware News Journal, our local news journal, had a section for dumb criminals.
Somebody you knew actually was on there because they were running. Oh no, he left his check.
No, so what he did was he went in to rob a store.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, he went in to rob a store, and he wrote the demand on the back of his pay stub.
What a fucking dumbass, bro.
You gotta be pretty fucking stupid to do some shit like that. But that's the unfortunate shit, bro. It's like,
I remember there was something where somebody was running from the cops and their pants fell to their ankles or some shit.
I don't know.
Right, that's like stupid as hell. Like, you hold your pants up, bro. You can feel the things falling.
Listen,
like,
there's always, it's crazy because I feel like we should get the news journal every week before we do this. So we can just read what's up, because it always, and one of the dumbest things that I always find that people are so dumb is that, like, okay, weed has become illegal, right? That's one thing, but they're still hitting motherfuckers with DUIs, right? So that's going to be an emphasis now. Like, you're going to see more DUIs.
Oh yeah,
and they're not fucking around with DUIs, bro. Because if you got to drive and forth back to work, motherfucker, you're going to lose your license.
Yeah.
So. Something smells really good. Hold on. Is your girl making food right now? Because it smells like fucking lasagna right now. Yo, that shit threw me off, bro. It smells really fucking good.
She's cooking. She's meal prepping for me for the week.
What is she making right now?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe pork chops or something.
I can't eat that pork.
No, I love pork chops.
It smells like fucking.
But it smells like lasagna.
Lasagna, bro. If that's pork, bro, I want to try it, and I don't eat pork. I'm just saying, bro, that shit smells fucking good. We might have to fucking pause this shit because I'm going upstairs. But anyway, what the fuck was I saying? That shit threw me the fuck off, man, because it smells so fucking good, yo. But I'm about to call my wife because I want some lasagna for dinner now. She's like, baby, can't eat that shit.
Yeah.
But what the fuck was I saying? That shit fucked me up, yo. Something about stupid criminals. What the fuck was I saying?
Yeah, I had said something about like somebody's pants falling to their ankles.
I don't even know what the fuck I was saying.
He gets sidetracked by food a lot. Don't mind him.
Yeah, but I'm losing weight.
Yeah,
I am.
And his left ankle, baby.
I'm in decent shape right now. I said decent, but I lost.
My man's went from 232 to 231. He lost decent shape.
Bro, I'm under 200 pounds right now.
Yeah,
I'm doing good.
If you guys could see this guy, I'm telling you, you would think he was 350.
Yeah, if you can see me right now, I'm sexy as fuck.
Minus the sexy. Maybe fat.
Debatable.
Fat as fuck.
My wife likes me. That's all it matters, I guess.
Yeah, because it's easier to like you than to fucking find somebody else.
That is true.
That is true.
That is true. Man, it's like, do I want to keep my husband who buys everything? Who will provide for me?
Yeah.
Or take a chance somewhere else? And then we got to split half the shit.
Yeah, yep.
You know? So, it's easier.
Yep.
I'm so fucking mad, man. Can't remember what the fuck I was talking about. I should have got sidetracked, yo. It was about like dumb criminals, man.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But anyway, back to football season.
I got it.
Oh.
So, smoking weed in the car.
Oh, there we go.
It only took me 10 fucking minutes, but I got it. But, so my whole point is like, the dumbest shit you see all the time on Delaware Online is everyone who gets pulled the fuck over, who always get found with like a shitload of heroin, a loaded gun.
Because they were smoking.
All because they were smoking in their car.
Yep.
People do not understand. Stop smoking in your fucking car.
Just because it's legal, that it still gives them the right to search.
Yeah,
it's a drug.
If they smell weed in your car, it is against the law to smoke weed in your car. They will pull you out and they can legally search your shit.
Yep.
When they do, that's when they find your shit.
Yep.
And then another thing is the dumb motherfuckers who decide to speed at 3 a.m. in the morning. First off, bro, anything past like 11 o'clock and you're out on the street, bro, you kind of, whatever happens, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm sorry, you shouldn't be moving anything at that late at night.
Yeah,
anyway.
bro, you need a cutoff point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
My cutoff point is 7 o'clock.
Well, you're also not like a drug dealer or you're not running the streets doing crazy shit. Like, to me, I'm like, if you're doing that shit, bro, you gotta have a cutoff point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't be running around all night. All money isn't good money. I've always been told that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta live by that shit.
Yeah.
All money is not good money. So, yeah, it took me about 10 minutes to get to that point, but we got there.
Yeah, we finally got there.
When we're done, I'm going right the fuck upstairs. I'm not playing. Because
he's fat.
You need to text her right now while we're talking and be like, hey, Jimmy's being sidetracked. You either need to fucking spray some air freshener or something. Because that shit is definitely, like, does she make Big Ziti?
Yeah.
Does she? Mm-hmm. Oh, God, I hope she's making it right now. That's what it smells like, bro. Like lasagna, Big Ziti, something like that. I kind of want that shit for dinner now. I shouldn't be eating that shit, though. I'll try to stay away from all that shit, man.
Yeah, you're
I just eat, like, turkey and fucking chicken, bro.
Yeah, that's what I eat.
And then white pizza. I fucking love white pizza.
And that's not good for you folks.
Well, listen, the cheese isn't good. The crust probably isn't good for me.
The garlic isn't good.
The garlic definitely is. And the olive oil definitely is good.
Garlic is good for you if you minimize it. But this man's puts 5 ounces of garlic on a pizza. That's not good for you.
That's probably way more than that, to be honest, bro. Like, I fucking love garlic, yo. Like, I'm a sucker for white pizza. I'm a sucker for pizza, period, bro. Like, I love pizza.
I see.
Party pizza is my
like
shit.
You haven't missed a fucking slice.
Yo, man, what the fuck's up with the fat jokes, bro? It's like, if we had a fucking video, you wouldn't be making these fat jokes, bro. Because in the comments, he'd be like, how the fuck do you have the nerve to talk about this man? Like, come on, bro. Like, but party pizza, bro. Party pizza.
I love party pizza.
Here's the problem with party pizza, right? We grew up on that shit. Mm-hmm. You know, I was living with my dad over here, had pizza every day.
Right.
Here's the problem with party pizza. They did something to their fucking pizza. That shit's so light and airy.
Oh.
But I feel like you can eat a whole box, you're still hungry.
Damn. I haven't had party pizza and it's been a while.
I had party pizza like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no fucking doubt.
I did. I'm gonna stop by there this week too, for real.
Is it the same owner? Or did he sell?
Nah, he sold.
Oh, did he really?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, he
that's
sold.
why.
But he still comes in and helps from time to time. But he's in Greece right now.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Yep. I met the new owners. They I actually walked in the back. He wanted me to look at his floors and shit because he wants to get his floors done in the back of the shop. But,
Well, hopefully you pick somebody instead of you.
yeah, probably. Because he could probably pay me in pizza, honestly.
Yeah.
And I do.
You'll eat them out of house.
Yeah, he'll probably close down,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yep.
But I might stop by there this weekend.
It's terrible.
This week, sometime after work.
Yeah, we know.
Pizza's banging, bro.
Yeah,
For real.
it really is, though. I'll get that. They're like a large pizza and their boneless bites there. Oh, man, it's over.
Yo, Robbie keep telling me about them, bro.
It's over. I'm telling
He
you, I
tells
tear
me-
them shits
He's
up.
like, bro, them shits are jumping.
Yeah, I tear them shits up.
I bet you do.
Yeah, I do. Not gonna lie,
Hey, you know what's funny?
me and mom used to go there every Sunday after we go see somebody in prison because motherfuckers can't stay out of prison.
That was a nice little snippet to put in there after we see someone from prison.
But we would go there afterwards, and mom would be like, Shh, "You can't tell anybody because they don't know I got money."
She always did that shit.
always
bro.
did that shit,
It was
bro.
so fucking crazy. It was like, yo, why's everything got to be a secret?
Yeah,
Like she would, like when me and Michelle had Facebook, she would fucking text us on, like we would send a, like post a picture of us at like a diner or something like that,
right.
and she would like instantly hit Michelle and be like,
Where's my invite?
she was like, why didn't you guys tell me you were coming? I was like, Mom, I have to tell you every time me and her are on a date.
Right.
I mean, she would like get mad at us and shit. And then if we invite her, we invite her a lot, bro. And she'd be like, don't tell nobody. I'm like, what are they going to yell at you for eating food? I'm like, yo, it's so crazy how she like trying to live like a
secret life.
007 life or some
Yeah,
shit. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like she was James Bond or some shit. Like it was funny as hell, yo. She was a great woman, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to always get a large pizza and a dozen of the boneless bites and tear them shits up, bro. She was like, we gotta eat the whole pizza because we can't take any back to the house. I'm like, all right, well,
We're like the high
say no more.
Like anybody that knew our mom, right, knew how she was with her Pepsis.
Yeah, yep.
And it was so crazy. Like I remember growing up, she would keep them in the refrigerator, but she would count them. Mm-hmm. Right, and like she legit beat your ass. You talking
yeah.
sodas. And then it evolved into, I'm going to hide them in my fucking trunk of my car.
Yeah, yep.
Like, I remember coming over when we weren't living over there in Newcastle,
Right.
y'all. And she'd look at me, she'd be like, baby, you thirsty? I got Pepsis in the trunk. But go ahead and grab one. But don't tell Jimmy or none of them.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, at that point, I wasn't drinking Pepsis. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? Why'd you have to
Not
say
gonna
that?
lie, when she used to keep them in her car, I used to turn around and when
I
she
know
would
you
go to
did.
sleep, I'd go out and get one, go into the bathroom and drink it.
You went in the bathroom? Dude? That's when you know you're petrified.
Yeah.
That's when you know your mom takes her Pepsis to a whole nother level. Like, I felt like at some point, they should have sponsored her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause,
Yeah.
like, she was a ride or die Pepsi chick, bro.
yeah.
And it's like, if her son, who isn't scared of anything,
Yeah.
goes in the bathroom to drink a
Yeah.
fucking Pepsi because he's scared of his
Yeah.
mother, that's
Then I
like,
had to put the can in the garage
That might be
until the
like-
next day to fucking throw it away in the trash cans.
yeah, you're petrified. Bro, that's like,
yeah, you don't fuck with her Pepsi, bro. Especially her last Pepsi. Oh man,
bro, that was like, that's borderline, like,
She'll
mental
kill you.
health.
Yeah,
Like, she was mentally abusing the fuck out of you, yo. That's funny as hell. That's great.
oh shit.
That's fucking great, man.
Oh man, that's funny. But yeah,
Yeah, we were supposed to get on sports. Sidetracked it like a
yeah, I
bitch.
know. We started talking about football and then went way left.
Yeah, because I Greece.
Yeah.
That's what fucking started the shit. But yeah,
Alright,
man.
Get
Like,
back to it, bro. Like,
what, back to Greece?
no, back to fucking.
I was going to say, I'm
the
fucking
Hall of
done with
Fame
that shit.
game, bro.
Don't get me worked up. My blood pressure's going to get high for no reason.
It's already high. What you talking about?
Nah, I've been keeping it in check, man.
Yeah, what is it? 140 over 100?
I don't even know. I didn't even check it this morning.
Yeah, you keep it in check,
I do because, like, when you have, like,
Oh, no, I don't have high blood pressure. Let's
No.
put that out there.
you got high sugar or some shit. You got a high fat body weight. But listen, when you have shit like that, you start, like, your body tells you everything you need to know. Even now, bro, like, You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not talking about high blood pressure, dumbass. Yes, fucking guys.
Let's put that out there.
I'm talking about like your body. Your body will tell you everything you need to know. You know, if something's wrong, your body's going to tell you. You know what I mean, that's obvious, motherfucker. You feel like you're going to have a heart attack, or you're going to say, nah, my body's lying? Like, nah, you're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell. Like, I can tell my body, I can tell, like, all right, motherfucker, you need to calm down. You need to do this. You need to do that.
So what's your blood pressure at right now? You should know, right? Because
I don't know. I mean, I can't fucking tell. I can't give you a direct number. Like, who the fuck can do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's 131. You know,
mine's right now is 126/86.
Shut the fuck up. First off, motherfucker, there's not even a band you can use, a home ec kit that you could use, because it won't fit your fucking wrist.
Sure there is. And
It's
it
funny,
doesn't go
every
around
time-
the wrist, it goes around your arm.
You know what I meant to say too? When
And
we were bringing up pizza, I could hear Sean in the back of my head saying, "No doubt."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like that's where the fat jokes come in. Because if you bring up any fucking food related items, he's on the attack, bro.
Yeah, yep.
It's like
he's fat himself and he'll attack on it like.
It's funny because he could be fatter to you. He's not, but he could be fatter to you, and he would just go hard.
Yeah,
with the fat jokes.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, it's
Hold
funny.
on, he is fatter than me.
It's funny. It's funny with him, right? Because like, you either love him or you hate him, right?
Man, I hate that motherfucker sometimes.
If you hate him, bro, you absolutely hate him, bro. Like, because
that motherfucker,
he doesn't
bro,
have an off button, yo.
No, he doesn't. He just keeps fucking going. I'm like, all right, bro, that joke was done 10 minutes ago.
It's funny because I can tell when you need a break. You know what I mean? Like, and then like sometimes we'll be in a car. That's why I said like we used to be with each other all the time.
Yeah.
And it would be the same shit every fucking time. You could say something about your tire, and he'll turn it into it's too much fucking weight in his. You know what I mean? Like you did. I remember we were going to a card show on what was that, Kirk Highway, and you were like, "Man, the car's not moving. Like it's just not fucking moving." And then you had to bring up there's too much fucking weight.
Yeah.
Sometimes you bring this shit upon yourself. Because then when you start calling other people fat, you just open this shit up to yourself like, wait, motherfucker, you're the most of the weight in the car. How the fuck is it our problem? Like, it's fucking hilarious,
man.
The shit that we say and do, yo.
It's funny as hell.
It's like we need to put, when we get back together and do that shit,
We gotta have a camera in the car.
in the car.
Yeah.
Exactly. And just start like our own series.
Yeah.
Because none of this shit is ever prepared.
No.
Like there are no skits.
No, nope. We do this shit on a daily.
It's just
go in
natural, bro.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like I feel like Rob would be like he would be perfect.
Yeah,
in
we
our
should have
circle.
brought Robin today to do the podcast with us.
Like he would be perfect. The problem with Rob is it's repetitive nonsense. Like that's what I consider it, right? Like Rob is repetitive nonsense.
Right.
He will fucking do dumb shit like I told you. Go to Taco Bell and order a cheesy hold the gordita crunch and confuse the fuck out of people. And I'm like, they're gonna spit in our food, you idiot.
Yep.
And he just does like in the morning, he's super hype. And the crazy part is he's not a morning person, bro.
No, he's not.
At all.
Fuck no.
So for this motherfucker to be playing Lil Jon and the Eastside Boys at 6:30 in the fucking morning being hype. And then when I say being hype, back in the day they call it being hyphy.
Yeah.
Bro, 6:30 in the morning, if you're bouncing up and down in your work van,
You're on meth or something.
and I'm like, this is going to be all fucking day. And then we got to ride to Dover.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then everything you say to him, he will take an entire sentence
Right.
and he'll switch the words. And it won't make no fucking sense. And it's not even funny. But you know when you laugh, when you're annoyed?
Yeah.
It's
And
one
he
of
takes
those-
that as it's
He
funny.
takes that and he's like, fuck, give him more. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like, I can't be mad at him. That's my brother. I love him to
Right.
death. I can't be mad at him. I want to be mad at him. Even times when I tell him, like, yo, shut the fuck up. He just keeps going. Because he told me on Friday, he was like, the reason why I keep going is because the looks that you give me and how you respond. He was like, so basically I do it to myself. That's why he keeps doing it.
You need to just give him that straight face, like,
Yeah, it's like I got mean mugging or something. Like, I feel like I need to threaten you. But even if I threaten him, I feel like he'd just keep going. He wouldn't even care.
Probably would.
I'm like, this motherfucker, man.
He probably used that as an excuse, but he would just keep going no matter what.
Oh, they stopped. Listen, him and his wife stopped over last night, and they walk in the house, and then it starts thunderstorming, like fucking rain coming down like crazy. And his wife has that, I swear, Rob, I'm gonna kill you when we leave this fucking house. And so I gave her my umbrella that we have.
Right.
And she was like, I swear I'm gonna fucking beat him with this motherfucker when we get in the car. I don't think I've talked to him since. So I was like, yo, please be easy on him because
he's fragile.
I gotta work with him this week. And I'm hoping, well, we gotta go back down to Dover. It's rate. So I'm like, I don't need him calling the fuck off. Investing on my rate money. But
that's
yeah, this family, man, something else, yo.
Oh yeah. Yes it is.
But it's like literally that's how all of us are.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of big ass kids.
Yeah, we really are too, yo. We just fucking we just love to have fun, I guess, is what it is.
Hey, you gotta be lighthearted, man.
Yeah. Especially nowadays, like take everything with a grain of salt and just fucking have fun.
Everything that's going on in this country, bro, you gotta laugh through the pain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just life in general, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like you find yourself in situations like, oh fuck, here goes a $7,000 bill.
Yeah.
Like my Central Air unit.
Right.
You know,
that's
just
crazy.
Having to coming out of pocket, you know, crazy amount of money. What do?
Yeah.
Stress about it, or you just laugh about shit? Because it's like, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah. But it goes to show that insurance companies are ass.
Yeah,
bro.
they suck, bro.
Yeah.
Choice Warranty can kiss my ass.
Is that who your insurance company?
Yeah, bro, they suck ass.
You haven't tried looking at somebody else, or?
Yeah, but basically they're all the same though.
What? I mean,
because look, so it's not like they're a home warranty company, right? So they're more like an appliance warranty company, if that makes sense. So they cover so there's different kind of warranties when you own a home, right? So, home warranties, like certain warranties cover like major damage, you know, floods, tree hitting the house, shit like that, right?
Right.
Other companies deal with inside of the house, like say accessories. Let's call them accessories, right? So like the things in your home, stupid shit, washer, dryer, even a microwave, right? Sure. Like if you have I have a built-in microwave, so they cover that. So what you do is you pay a flat fee, right? In my instance, it's $75. So say if the washer goes out, I'll pay $75. They come out, they can't fix it, they replace it for free. Now that's cool, but you have a Central Air unit. The more money you have to spend, the higher amount shit they get into the finer details. So it's like, yeah, you know, you pay this amount, we'll pay this amount. But if there's any demolition needs to be done or any added on to shit, it's on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's basically where I'm at now. And
I mean, we could demo the whole house if you really want to.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that solves a problem, David.
Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer to some walls.
Sometimes I feel like when I'm talking to people, they think I'm stupid. It's like, this is the shit I've been talking about. It's like, how does that make any fucking sense?
Hey, you said demolition.
Let's knock all my fucking walls down in my house, dude.
I'm not saying all, just the ones to get to fix what we need to fix. How we gonna put shit back up? Hey.
You know, next time you say shit like that, I'm just gonna say, you're right, Dave. We should probably do that. And
don't do that because I'll come over with a sledgehammer and start knocking walls. You're going to be pissed.
I've never been a snitch, bro, but you might go to prison. I'm just saying. You might.
Like we said.
You might be with your brother.
Yeah, like we was talking about. Snitching is cool nowadays.
Yeah, facts, bro. Yeah, shed the mirrors, player.
Yeah,
start telling.
It's all right. You telling me, I'm telling on somebody else.
Yeah, fuck it.
Telling
on mom.
Yeah. Shit, Robbie, I'm telling on you.
Yeah, he just called him out like, Robbie, I'm telling on you.
For being gay in public, boy.
Oh, yeah, he's super gay. He definitely is.
Oh, shit.
His wife's just definitely a cover.
Yeah.
It's funny, too, because I feel like we need to start talking more shit about him in order for him to
come on,
be like, yo, all right, I'm coming to fuck on here because I'm defending myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it's going to have to take. Like, we're going to have to assassinate his fucking character.
Yeah, in order for him to fucking...
Because
want to come do it.
Well, maybe because, like, our reach isn't that crazy right now.
Right.
But I feel like if it was more local,
Right.
and people were like, "Yo, you know, they know, you know, people we knew,
Right.
you know, more and more people listened," then he would have no choice.
Yeah.
He'd be like, you know, because they would go to him like, "Bro,
Right.
you really do this? You really do that?" He'd be like, "All right, I'm going to fuck on."
Yeah, I'm
You know
gonna
what I'm
clear my
saying?
name.
But I don't want people to come on here and clamshell, because
Oh yeah,
the worst thing you can do when you have a podcast, right? The whole thing about podcasts, we don't do anything that is meant for you to take advice
Right.
and like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of shit we talk about, we don't pop up a computer. You know, we
Yeah.
have computers and shit,
Yeah.
but you know,
Well,
not
that's
everything
all.
I say is it's not going to be
It's not
100%
facts,
accurate.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some shit we do talk about is facts,
Right.
because we'll do our research, but
Yeah.
sometimes we'll miss something.
Yeah. Or our numbers might be off. a
Yeah,
little
our
bit or
numbers might
something,
be
you know
off.
what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like when you come on, because even I believe we've had those moments, right, where it's like you kind of just at the beginning. So at the beginning, when we created this, right, we created the name, we got everything done, and remember I used to write down talking points,
Right. Yeah.
and it's cool, but I feel like you have to skip through things
Yeah.
quickly, and then you're just being too serious. And I felt like, and you said it too, like I felt like we had to be more loose.
Yeah.
Let's be ourselves.
Yeah. And not sugarcoat shit. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? We are who we are. Like,
And I'm gonna tell you how I feel, regardless.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So if I like,
and that's
in the
why
bad
we
term, bro.
that's
like,
why we picked the name This Won't End Well, because hey, most of the time the shit doesn't end well.
yeah, when we're together, it never ends well.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So-
and I'm not talking like the end of the day when we leave each other doesn't end well.
Right.
I mean situations in there. Like
Right.
our entire life is kind of lived that way, though. To be honest with you, like if I look at my life, nothing really ends well.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
It
Like
never does.
situations don't.
You may have
Whether
good
it's
time.
it's whether of my being
Right.
or because of situations.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It just never fucking ends well.
Yep. Yeah, you
And I
may
just-
have them good times and all, but man, something turns around and goes smack right in the back, like, and
Yeah.
it just doesn't.
It just doesn't
Doesn't
end
turn
well,
out
bro.
straight. Yeah.
It's funny because it's the perfect name.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I said like, it's crazy because like we're trying to balance like family and the podcast. The podcast is a nice getaway.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would like to do it more.
Yeah.
It's hard because like we have crazy schedules, and your schedule's worse than mine because
Yeah.
you have to work overnight.
Overnights, yeah.
And I feel like you don't never get a day off
Yeah. Yeah.
because when you have Saturdays, bro, you're like
I'm trying to
little
do
bit.
everything.
You're trying to
Saturdays.
make up for everything you can't do.
Yeah. Yeah.
My shit's only like that if I'm working night shift,
Right.
but you know, mine's isn't that bad. But this would definitely been, you know, a really great idea if we were all younger.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just harder with families and shit. But if we could we could have set this shit up like, you know, at homes. We probably could do a couple more shows,
Right.
but it's not the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially like, you know, actually being there and
Yeah, like being
getting
in
everybody's
studio is
reaction.
different.
Yeah.
Yep. But
So it's definitely different. Hell yeah.
But yeah, so we keep saying we're going to go to football, and now we veer off again.
Yeah, let's get into this Hall of Fame game. How you feel about you see what happened, right?
How they canceled
Canceled it after-
Yeah. Well, you know they're going to do that, but I feel like
mean,
that happens every year down there for
But
some
I'm like,
reason.
for some lightning though, like my man's will-
They got
mean,
helmets and shit on. I mean, I wouldn't want to. It's
you're making money, bro. If you get hit by lightning, then you deserved it.
listen.
Like,
I would have did that shit, and I have played in lightning when I was younger, but I wasn't making millions
you
of
were less
dollars.
fatter too.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, you weren't making millions of dollars. They're making millions of dollars to step on a field, bro.
I
Like,
guess-
be a man. Like,
Well, that's a horrible arguable point by my pen by me. I wasn't making millions because to be honest with you, I'm making millions. I definitely don't want to do it. But just because like you're older, right? Like now, do I want to play in lightning? No, I got a family, bro. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave them
I
over.
took my kid outside when it was lightning
I
yesterday.
don't want to be the person that dies because of a lightning strike. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you live around a bunch of goofy motherfuckers, they're gonna bring that shit up. Somebody's gonna be laughing at your death.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be the people close to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's fucked up.
Yeah.
My kids gotta see
Like,
that.
this
Like,
motherfucker wrote-
Uncle David made fun of my dad at the fucking funeral
Yeah.
because he got hit by lightning.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I would definitely bring that up.
oh, no
Like,
doubt you would.
Out of everybody in this state, he was the one out of like 100,000 person
Yeah.
to be struck by lightning.
That's why it's funny. It was like outside, what was it last night or the night before? It was, because I feel like it's been thunderstorm the last couple of
Yeah,
nights.
it was Friday night was pretty bad. Like I was sleeping and I went to bed around like 9:30 because I'm fucking old.
Because you're fat.
Yeah, and I'm fat too.
And it takes an hour to get up steps.
God damn it! Just let me go on. Like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I went to bed around 9:30, but I woke up at it was 10:42. It was like boom! I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, it's funny.
I almost grabbed the gun.
It's funny because me and Michelle went outside and fucking. Now just thinking about it's fucked up, yo. But she hands me her cell phone, right? And she goes, I don't want to have my phone in my hand while we're out here. And I didn't think about it. And I was like, now that I think about it, I'm like, yo, she's trying to set me the fuck up, bro.
She's straight.
Like, so you didn't give a fuck that I was out there with my phone.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something when I get back home.
Yeah, because she straight set you up. She was trying to collect on that fucking
Life insurance.
Yeah.
I know. That's fucked up, man. I'm going to say something to her.
Shit, that's crazy.
I can't make some man now just thinking about it. Like, yo, she was like, fuck you here.
Yeah,
But,
shit.
you know, I did say at the time, I was like, you know, if I get struck by lightning, you're probably going to die too, because you're really close to me. And she was like, what do you mean? I'm not touching you. I was like,
Wow.
you don't.
Clearly did go to that
Yeah,
school.
I was like, woman, that was a dumb moment.
Yeah.
For one. And two, if it
She's
doesn't.
had a lot of dumb moments.
yeah, let's be honest. Yeah, but I'm not going to ring my wife on my podcast.
You're not, but I am. She sat here and said,
Because, hold on, man. Hold on.
There was a fucking
You're about
hurricane
to get
for
me.
3 years on Mars, and
No,
she
hold
was
on,
like,
listen.
I wonder what the people up there are doing. What the fuck? What the
Listen,
fuck?
the funniest shit, right, is like,
Yeah.
so it was an actual true, like, it was an article, right, about like a hurricane that hasn't moved, you know, for like 3 years in the same spot. That's when she had that really blonde hair, dull moment. But
She
like I
has a
said,
lot of them.
we're not going to ring my wife
it's okay.
on our podcast, all right, because I have to go home.
Hey, you won't,
So-
but I will.
So
Oh,
I have to
man.
go the fuck home, and you might not be invited over any longer. So
She's not going to turn Jeremiah down, so.
that's true, but it's fucked up that you would use your son.
Yo, hey, you got to get in while you can, right?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
That's the only way to do it. But anyway, I seen back to the Hall of Fame game. I seen people were pissed because of like the whole parlay and all, like the people that betted on it.
Yeah, but I think that shit cancels out, don't it? Like, don't people get their money back? Like, you can't take people's money if the game didn't end. Didn't technically end the way it was supposed to.
Yeah,
I don't know how that works.
yeah, me either. But I would be pissed. Like, yo, why end the game?
Yeah,
over,
absolutely.
over some lightning? Like,
Yeah. Well,
or sit down for 2 hours, bro. Go back there, take a nap. Or
that shit was
something.
coming down though.
Yeah.
But at that point, I was getting ready for bed. But it's crazy because, like I said,
Because you're
before
old
we
and
veered
fat.
off, yeah, essentially. So before we veered off, I was super excited about like football. Way too excited for a Hall of Fame game. Let's be honest, because I feel like I get these moments every single fucking year where I'm
Right.
excited. Football's back. Football's back. Football's back. And then I can't even make it through halfway through the game
That's terrible.
because I'm just like, I don't want to watch this shit.
You're the reason why they have 1 o'clock games on Sundays.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Maybe that shit went over my head, or you just not making any
It's
fucking
an
sense.
old joke, okay? Because you can't stay up to watch a football game because you're so old and fat.
I'll be honest with you. That's a corny fucking joke.
Yeah, but
That is fucking stupid, and I shouldn't be laughing because you tried so hard.
I really did. It was just like it
That was
flew.
so fucking dumb.
It was
and
flowing.
every time we
It
talk
was
about
flowing
football.
like your period.
We, what? Where did that come from? It's like, yo, left field shit. Like, yo, we keep saying we're not going to veer off, and here you go. Like, how the fuck did we go from football to having a period? Like, what the fuck is going on, man? This is why, when we're all together, no one can take anything serious, and you can't have serious conversations.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit
is
doesn't
true.
end well, bro. Like, exactly our fucking name. It doesn't end well.
Yeah. That's just funny as hell.
But anyway, I was bored out of my fucking mind. I was dozing off watching that game.
Cut your fat and old.
Yeah, and my period was running, or whatever the fuck it is that you fucking said, yo. Like, what the fuck does that even mean, bro? How does that have anything to do with anything? Say I had a period, and it was running, right? And blood was flowing like a motherfucker. What does that have to do with a football fucking game? This is what I'm saying. This is how I know you're related to Robbie. Because this is the exact same shit that he says. He giggles like a schoolgirl, and then he thinks it's the funniest shit he's ever said until 5 minutes later when he says something else that's stupid.
And think that's the most funniest shit.
And then the worst thing is, like, if you don't acknowledge him, he'll keep repeating it and be like, you get it? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking stupid, bro. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I hope, like, I don't know when you're going to post this. I don't know if you're going to post it before you go to sleep or if you're going to post it tomorrow. But if you post it before you go to sleep and it's up tonight and he listens to it tomorrow, I'm going to be going through some shit.
Yeah.
Because he's going to make my life hell, yo.
Oh, yeah. He probably will. Especially that hour drive down to Dover. Shit.
Oh, yeah, man. But yeah, so
funny as shit.
fucking. So yeah, so either way, I'm excited for football. Jaden Daniels is playing versus the Jets, first preseason game. I'm excited about that. But here's the thing.
Trash.
I don't know how I feel. Fuck you. But I don't know how I feel about this. Like, because you know it's not local, right? So it's like the Eagles you can watch every week, right? No problem. But I have to buy YouTube, the NFL package on YouTube TV.
Right.
Bro, that shit is $449 for the year. $450, bro.
They don't do monthly?
Yeah, $112. I think it's $112.50 a month. But bro,
What
I
the
did it.
fuck?
Listen, I did it last year, but by end of October, I got tired of making those payments.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like, do I really want to fucking pay for it? Because when I paid for it last year, I listen. I know how my team is. I never expect anything. Last year, I thought we'd be a lot better than we were. And come October, bro, literally, when you're paying on this shit and your team loses 7 games in a row, you don't want to fucking make a payment no more.
Nah,
You know what I mean? So I'm like,
well, I could have told you that. You got at least another 10 years of building before you guys are fucking
10 years, bro. I might
8.
not be around by then. Fuck you, mean?
Exactly. So you're fucking swinging for a hoop and pray right now.
So I'm like, I need somebody to go half with me. Let's share an account, bro.
Yeah.
So, but you don't have to do it because all your teams are local.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't
But I
have to
also
do it.
stream it for free, so I'm not an idiot. Like,
That's true. Like me, I guess.
yeah. Because I put that shit right up on the TV.
I got to find something else. Because, I do not want to eat $450. Not
Yeah,
after all
fuck
the shit
that.
I got to do to my house. I don't want to be
that.
fucking eating $450, bro. So, I got to figure something else out.
Yeah. Because that's, like, I was looking at, like, doing, like, YouTube TV or something, like, or Fubo TV for football this year. Because, like, last year I did get tired of, like, doing the streaming.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the problem. So, YouTube has exclusive rights. So, if you go to, like, Fubo or whatever it's called, and to, like, other ones, you'll be able to watch, like, a lot of those you can just watch. It's almost like basic cable.
Yeah,
you can watch local games.
Yeah.
But if you already have cable, you can do that anyway.
Yeah.
Now, so it works for you.
Yeah.
But the other apps you can't use to watch live out of network games.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, only YouTube has that. So they bought
Or
that.
you could get the NFL Network app.
Well, the NFL Network app is only watching local games or watching rewinds.
Oh,
You can't watch out of market games.
I was watching like Green Bay and shit last year. I was watching Green Bay Steelers.
Live games?
Yeah, live games. Yeah.
On what?
NFL Network. There are some games that you'll have to watch the NFL Red Zone through, but like they give you 5 or 6 games to watch.
Yeah, I have to. It might. Honestly, I think what you're talking about is a nationally televised game.
Yeah.
Because other apps you can watch nationally televised games.
Right.
Now, YouTube TV, I think, only does out of network games.
Oh, okay.
And that's the big thing that people want. That's why it costs so much, because a lot of fans are fans of teams who don't live in those zones, right? You have to live in a certain zone in order to, if you're a Chiefs fan, you're not going to watch local Chiefs games if you live in Pittsburgh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you have to pay for that shit. But I'm like, I don't want to bite that bullet, bro. Like, that's expensive as fuck, man.
Or you just take your location on your change your location
and change like the what do they call that number?
Your what number?
It's like your
zip code number? Or?
Yeah, your ID number or whatever on your phone.
Yeah.
Like change your location.
Yeah, you change your location, yep. Yeah. So,
Yeah. I gotta do something though.
But
because I do want to watch I want to watch Jaden Daniels this year.
You ain't gonna miss much.
I doubt it. I feel like we'll have this conversation in a few months.
He's gonna be like RG3.
Well, here's the thing, though. If he's like RG3 his rookie year, then we're winning the division.
But the RG3 that got hurt, let me rephrase that, and never came back.
Let's just not. I hope not. Let's hope that doesn't fucking happen, because jinxing a motherfucker to get hurt is some weird shit.
I'm just saying.
But RG3 couldn't read the defense, so evidently, eventually it was going to lead up to him. Like, he wasn't going to be in the league that much longer.
Right.
Because, Kyle Shanahan had him, he was a one-read guy, right? He was running the fucking RPOs and shit, and, but fucking, he had him reading like, one read and that was it.
Right.
So it was going to catch up to him eventually, but Jaden's already a way better passer than he is.
Did you see JJ when he was playing like the spring training camp?
JJ McCarthy?
Yeah, McCarthy. Yeah.
No, I haven't really paid attention.
They said he looked so like at first they said like he was throwing interceptions and shit, but they said once he settled down, he was fucking hitting targets.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got great targets.
Yeah, I think Minnesota's gonna be something this year.
I don't know. I'm not big on our defense, though. I don't think they have a great defense. Yeah. I think the offense is going to have to win a lot, but it's going to be a lot.
I think
to tell a kid to do it.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I think he's going to be like the next Joe Burrow, not better.
I doubt it. I don't see it, bro. That's crazy praise, bro. JJ McCarthy is Joe
Brady. He's going to be the next Tom Brady.
That's even fucking worse. I don't know how you thought that was going to sound fucking better. I don't know. What if I said he was the next Jalen Hurts? How would you feel?
Oh man, that sucks because I think he's better than Jalen Hurts.
Really?
I'm not a big Jalen Hurts fan. Like I'm not.
It's hard for me to compare, though.
I think the Eagles are going to have a rougher season this year because without Kelsey, Kelsey fucking moved that line. Like,
yeah, I agree.
They won't be able to do.
They still have a really good offensive line.
They won't be able to do them sneaks like they were.
I think. Well, didn't they put Landon Dickerson? He's going to play.
He's trashed up.
Nah, he's good, bro.
He's like the bottom of my foot.
Damn. Why? What the fuck did he do to you?
He didn't tip me when I delivered.
Yeah, he didn't give you $5 when you took him his hutch. Yeah, no fucking doubt. I think
Saquon is going to be. I think as long as Saquon can stay healthy, I think Saquon's going to be really good for our
they run the ball, though.
Yeah.
Eagles don't have a history of running the ball very well.
No, but when we did, we won the Super Bowl.
Not running it well. It's more like running it efficient.
Yeah.
Like just doing it more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Running the ball more.
Yeah.
So let's see how the offense goes. But Saquon is, if he can stay healthy, that's the key.
Yeah. So
if he can stay healthy. But I'm not afraid of Saquon because he doesn't run over Washington like that. It just doesn't happen. It's Daniel Jones who killed us. Now, mind you, it could be different because he's playing against, his offensive line's much better now.
Right.
It's not even close.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they're going to take a step back, to be honest with you. I think the one team in this division that's going to take a step back is the Cowboys.
You think so?
Yeah, because look at how much they lost versus how much they gained. They haven't really gained shit.
Yeah.
They haven't went out and really got anybody.
Yeah, they didn't get a free agent. They didn't.
For an owner that comes out and says, "Oh, we're all about fucking winning. The star on the helmet, it's all about winning."
Yeah.
They don't spend money, bro.
No.
I mean, they pay their own, bro, but they don't bring nobody
You see
in.
the way Trey Lance looked in fucking spring training?
Now he look like shit.
Terrible. He's fucking terrible.
It's crazy. 49ers traded 3 first-round picks to move up so they could draft him.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody. It's crazy because
That was one of the worst picks that they did.
But the thing is with them is like, if they would have instantly turned the shit for like 2 years straight, they would have got fired.
Yeah, you know.
The reason why Shanahan and
they got
Lynch isn't fired now because they still got a good team around them, and they lucked into Brock.
Yeah, that's the number one thing because they're going to win the Super Bowl with Brock Purdy. Like Brock Purdy,
I don't think they will.
I think he is.
I don't think honestly. Like I like Brock Purdy. I think he works really well in that system, but he legit reminds me of a system quarterback. When you say system quarterback, that's what he reminds me of, and I don't think they'll win a Super Bowl with him. In fact, I think that team, if they decide they have to pay him, they're going to get worse.
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah, I believe that, bro. Because how the fuck are you going to pay? Yeah, you see the money these quarterbacks are making.
Oh yeah.
How the fuck do you justify paying Brock Purdy $50 million a year? Because that's probably what it's going to take, $40 to $50 million a year.
Yeah, probably 70.
How do you pay him that and still pay everyone on our team? They got a lot of big money guys on our team right now.
Yeah.
And I don't care who you are. You can't draft that well to replace all the money.
Yeah.
You know, you can't draft and replace all them people. So, in my opinion, like I said, I think it works well in that system, but I think the Super Bowl's proved like he's got a lot of shortcomings, bro. I think he reminds me of like a little better Kirk Cousins. I don't even think Brock Purdy's a top 10 quarterback, bro, and people won't put him in there.
Damn,
I really don't. I don't.
Wow. I
would
honestly,
not start my team with a Brock Purdy quarterback.
I would start Brock Purdy over Jalen Hurts.
I wouldn't. See, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's just crazy to show you, how wrong you are. That you won't even admit it.
How could I? That was good. That was good. How you gonna say I'm fucking wrong? There are no facts here.
I hate the fact that I like Jalen Hurts, bro. Yeah, I know.
Jesus Christ.
I snuck that the fucking net real quick. I like Jalen Hurts more than. Okay, so give me your reasoning.
I don't think Jalen Hurts is an accurate quarterback. I think Jalen Hurts misses a lot of good plays that he could have had, and I believe that I don't know exactly what happened with the fall apart of the Eagles last year. I don't know if it was, but I do know that it started to happen when Jalen and AJ got into it on the sideline. So I'm thinking, maybe it had to do with something with them two, or I'm not too sure, but like the fall apart last year is what really, really got me to where I was never a big Jalen Hurts fan, but for the fall apart, the way it fell apart last year was unacceptable. I'm glad that we fired the offense and defense coordinator. I just hope, I don't know, I hope they could do better. They're going to do better, hopefully. Because we came out.
I know why you don't like Jalen Hurts.
Why?
Because you and Sean love Carson Wentz, and he took his job.
So,
because I know you two are big Carson Wentz guys.
I was a big Carson Wentz guy, but I understand
a lot, bro.
I understand why the Eagles went away from Carson Wentz, and it showed why they went away from him.
Yeah,
because after his injury, he was scared.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He couldn't gain his.
Well, once he got that.
But I will say, I believe that we made it to the Super Bowl that year because of Carson Wentz.
Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely.
He didn't play the playoffs, but
if
the
he didn't get hurt,
is what made us to the Super Bowl.
If he didn't get hurt, though, he would have won MVP.
Yeah, 100%. So I believe that's why, I believe Carson didn't get the the praise that he should have with the whole football.
Yeah.
With Super
Well, it's
Bowl,
because
but
Nick Foles just had
he had an awesome one game.
He had a fucking playoff performance that you don't see.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It just doesn't happen from a quote unquote backup quarterback.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had Eli Manning moments.
Yeah, yeah.
And Eli Manning had his moments in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why he's got 2 versus Tom Brady.
Right.
And he's, speaking of Eli, he's up for Hall of Fame next year, and he's probably going to get first ballot.
Probably.
Just because of those 2 Super Bowls. Because his numbers, his interception rates, fucking high.
Yeah.
And, you know, people, that's a debate. That's a debate I don't want to get into.
Yeah.
It's like people argue over that shit, bro.
Right.
Over like Eli being in or not. But he's a Manning, bro. He's going to get in.
He's going to get in, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you look at their completion percentage, Purdy and Hurts, I think Purdy had a couple points higher than him last year. But to me, Hurts is more of a downhill kind of guy.
Right.
And Purdy's more within a certain system. So, like, you know, there's a lot of misconceptions and crossers in that West Coast system and Shanahan system. So it's like, it's easier. Right. But Hurts, to me, I honestly think he's a better quarterback. I think he's a smarter quarterback. But you really have to kind of judge it based on, like, okay, how would they do on each system? Like, how would Purdy be in his? I think if you put Jalen in Kyle Shanahan's system, he'll kill it. He'll light it up.
Right.
If you put Brock Purdy in whatever fucking system you guys are running this year, which is, I don't know if it's your head coach's system.
Yeah.
Or, because, you know, they brought, who's your offensive coordinator now? I forget. The guy from the Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
But Kellen Moore. Right?
Kellen Moore, yeah.
So, if you put him in, if you put Brock Purdy in Kellen Moore's system, I just think he's going to be an average quarterback.
Right.
I think he's Kirk Cousins in that system.
How about Kirk Cousins, though? How the fuck he get that much money? And then for Falcons to fucking, did they lose their first round pick for talking to him early, or?
No, I think they lost a pick, but it might have been a later pick. It doesn't really matter. Then they got fined and shit, but it wasn't that crazy.
Why would you even talk to Kirk Cousins, or like, why would you even give? Yeah,
out of all people, like you get fined. You take the risk of being fined a shitload of money and losing picks for talking to Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, like, and you give him all guaranteed money.
Why would you want to talk to a guy who can't cook a steak properly? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man can't cook a steak, bro.
My man's can't even fucking throw a ball half of the time. Like,
it's so funny. He's a stat patter if I've ever seen it.
Bro, he's gotten so lucky from like the Redskins to
all the money he's made,
like, bro. Yeah, or for what? Like, you have nothing to show for it. You get into the fucking playoffs, if you make it to the playoffs.
I think he's got one career playoff win.
Right.
Like how did it? That just shows you, you know, when you have a quarterback and you know he isn't the guy, you can't afford to get rid of him and draft a quarterback because he might be a little bit worse.
Right, yeah.
And that's why it's always like, if you don't have a quarterback in this league, it's a quarterback-driven league. Mm-hmm. If you don't have a quarterback, you have to get one.
Right.
And my philosophy is simple. If you get a quarterback, you draft a quarterback, you give him 2 years. Because in my opinion, all the great quarterbacks show you greatness quickly. Right? Like quickly. Tom Brady. You saw what he did when Drew Bledsoe went down. Yep. Tom Brady put that team on his back as a young kid.
Yep.
And look at it. You look at all the greats, Aaron Rodgers, all these dudes, bro. You go back to Bart Starr.
Yeah.
And all these guys showed traits pretty early. It doesn't take 4 years to watch a quarterback develop. They either have it or they don't have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like if you draft a quarterback and in 18 months, you know he isn't there, draft another fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have one, bro, you fucking need one. And Kirk Cousins has been a journeyman his entire life. And it's always funny because I watch the Vikings fans always get hype. Oh, it's our time. It's our time. No, bro, you're going to go as far as your quarterback takes you.
Right, yeah.
And Kirk Cousins is not taking to a fucking Super Bowl. It's just not going to happen.
How about Jordan Love contract?
Yeah, now he's the highest paid quarterback.
$220 million for a 4-year deal.
Like, essentially got paid for like 8 games because he had 8 really good games last year.
Yeah.
That shit amazes me, bro. It amazes me how, like,
these teams are just tossing away money, I feel like.
It's funny because these teams always complain about, like, money, about paying players, and then they just openly pay fucking quarterbacks like it's no tomorrow.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, I don't know. I just don't understand it. Like, he hasn't proved himself to get
honestly,
that type
at this
of money.
point,
Like,
it's going to get so bad to the point where I always feel like
they're going to have to put a cap on the fucking quarterback market.
Well, I feel like eventually things settle down, right? Like, things settle out a little bit, you know, when it comes to like cap and shit, like the market for certain positions.
Right.
So you'll have like for instance, the safety market this past year. So before you had Derwin James, I think, signed a contract a few years back, made him the highest paid safety of all time, right? I don't remember exact numbers, but it was between 18 and 20 a year.
Right.
If you look at last year, some guys like Cam Curl, they were saying he was going to get like 15 to 17 on the market.
Right.
That man signed like a 2-year, $5.5 million deal with the LA Rams.
Right.
That market settled down.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Simmons, who is arguably the best safety in football right now, who was, you know, with the Broncos last year.
Right.
They released him. He still hasn't signed with anybody because no one's paying safeties. At a time, everyone was paying safeties. I feel like that's how things switch when it comes to like the wide receiver market's going to get to that point.
Right.
It's going to get to a point where you're going to look at the market and you're going to be like, I'm not paying $50 million for a fucking wide receiver.
Right.
Because then you can this is the problem that San Francisco has right now at this moment. Kyle Shanahan's system is not set to where they need a number 1 wide receiver.
Right.
They spread the ball. When you spread the ball, you don't need to pay someone $30 million a year, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what Brandon Ayuk wants right now. He wants $30 million a year.
Man, they ain't giving it to him.
They're not going to give it to him.
No.
I will come on here and be completely fucking shocked if that's what happens, bro. If they pay him.
I don't think they're
I don't think they're going to do it.
Hell no. Hell no.
So we'll see how it goes, though.
Yeah.
Guess we'll get into some hockey next week.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're
coming up on that time.
Oh, we're over that time.
Oh shit, my bad. But yeah, we'll get into some hockey next week because I want to talk some Flyers, some Matt Vade, Mitch Golf.
Yeah, we got to go to a Flyers game too.
I know.
Oh, you see they're changing the Wells Fargo.
Yeah,
but we'll get into that next week.
Wells Fargo's broke.
Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more.
Yeah, we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
So,
because none of us are doing shit. So,
nope.
This is what we do. All right, guys.
Thanks for listening.